Okay, we'll get right into chapter 8.5. This chapter is to interpret division with fractions, and that really just means story problems. Or, how can you use diagrams, equations, and story problems to represent division? Now, we're always talking about how to represent division because we're trying to help all of the students, you, understand what division, and especially with consideration to fractions, what that really means, what that looks like. So the first story problem on 8.5 is about Elizabeth, who has 6 cups of raisins. So I'm just going to write down some information. 6 cups raisins. And she divides the raisins into 1/4 cup servings. So we divide into 1/4 cup servings. Okay, how many servings does she have? So the question we're trying to find out is how many servings she has altogether. So that's the question. How many, don't forget the Y, servings. Okay, and then there's a question on there that says how many 1/4 cups are in 1 cup. So how many, if you had 1 cup and you divided them into fourths, how many would there be? So 1 cup, 1/4 cup servings in 1 cup. So that's kind of like 1 divided by 1/4. And we know if we take 1 cup and we cut it into 4 pieces, we have 4. How many cups does Elizabeth have? She has 6 cups of raisins, which, we can kind of think about that. And we might guess that it's if she has 6 cups and there's 4 servings in each cup. So that's kind of like 6 times 4 is 24. But they don't want us to stop there. They want us to draw kind of a representation. So we're going to draw 6 rectangles to represent our 6 cups. There's 3, 4, 5, and these are all supposed to be the same size, but they're not exactly. And then we need to draw lines to cut them all into fourths. So that means cut them in half and then cut each half in half. We get 4 pieces then. Half, half, half. I'm going quickly. I always do this. That means that they're not exactly, they're not perfect. But that's okay. We can still see that for each cup there are 4 quarters. Okay, so we can see how that looks. And then we can think about the fraction or the math problem, the division problem. 6 wholes divided by 1/4. Count the total numbers. There's 4 in this one, 4 in this one, 4, 4, 4, 4. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, or 4 times 6, is equal to 24. 6 divided by 1/4 should be equal to 24. So there should be 24 servings. Now we've already started learning about reciprocals, and if we just go ahead and do that real quickly, just to make sure, 6 divided by 1/4 looks the same as 6 times 4 ones. So 6 ones times 4 ones, where the reciprocal of 1/4 is 4 ones. And that goes straight to 24 ones, which is 24. So we see that it works either way, just to make sure. Okay. The second question, maybe the first example, says to write an equation to solve. So you have 4 friends that share 1/4 gallon of orange juice. So you have 4 friends, and they share 1/4 of a gallon of OJ. Okay, so orange juice. Write a fraction. What fraction of a gallon of orange juice does each friend get? So if we write an equation, we do that first. They give us kind of a start. They say, well, that's 1/4. So there's 1/4 gallon of orange juice, and we're dividing it among 4 friends. So it looks like that. Equals n. That's some number that we don't know. So we kind of get some algebra in here. We write the related multiplication problem, which is where we use that reciprocal. And you have to, one of the things that we need to make sure we point out is the reciprocal is always this divisor. It's the second one in a division problem. 1/4 divided by 4. We can't flip the 1/4 into a reciprocal, we have to flip the 4, and we have to remember that it's 4 ones. 4 over 1. So the related multiplication problem is 1/4 times 1/4, because I flipped 4 ones. I have to flip that over. That's the reciprocal. And then when we multiply, we get 1/16. That might sound like not very much. So what we're saying is when 4 friends share 1/4 of a gallon, each friend gets 1/16 of a gallon. And that kind of makes sense. They like us to see a chart again, or a model. So we have this is a gallon. And we take our gallon and we split it into fourths. So we have, there's a half a gallon. And if I split each half a gallon, oh, that one's kind of too small. Let's try that one more time, get a little closer to the middle. Okay, so this is our 1 gallon. So this whole thing, just so you can see it, the whole thing is 1 gallon. Each section, each one little section is 1/4 gallon. And we're sharing 1/4 among 4 people. So I'm going to take my orange marker and I'm going to draw a little vertical to show how we cut that 1/4 into fourths. So how big is one of these little squares? And it's pretty small. If we were to cut each of these fourths into 4 like this, then that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That shows that there would be 16 pieces, and we only have one of them. So we can kind of see that that is 1/16, which is what we got using math. It's nice to see the picture happening around us too, though. Okay, we'll keep moving and look at the next page, 358, for the second example. And write a story problem, then draw a diagram to solve. So first they're going to give you a story problem, and you have to, or they're going to give you a problem, 4 divided by 1/3. And they want you to write a story problem to think about how you could use it, and then they want you to draw a diagram or a model. Alright, so you have 4 things being cut into thirds. So let's say we have, I like candy bars, say we have 4 candy bars. Okay, let's just make sure we get this right. 4 candy bars, and we want to divide them into thirds and find out how many people we can serve. So the question might be, we have 4 candy bars. How many, I was trying to do how many in one word. How many people can we share with? Hopefully you can read my handwriting. If we cut each bar into thirds? Question mark. Okay, so that's what we're really, that will work as a story problem. I'm sure there are better ones out there, but that's just the first one that hit me. And if we're going to draw a diagram, we have to draw a diagram of 4 candy bars. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe these are like Butterfingers. And we're going to cut each one into thirds. So we just kind of have to, it should look something like that. There's 1, 2, 3 thirds. So we cut them all up into thirds, and we could count how many pieces that makes. And there's 3 in each. Candy bars, 3 times 4 is 12. So it equals 12. Let's try that one again. Okay, equals 12. If we wrote the related multiplication problem, we'd say 4 times 3 equals 12, because 3 is the reciprocal for 1/3. 3 ones, 4 ones. It still equals 12. Okay, showing all of our work. That's how it looks. I think that gets you on your way to finish the whole lesson. Have fun. Good luck.